Welcome to the 6th devlog of my multiplayer horror game The Dog. I hope you are doing well and are ready to see what's new in the project. So the last week started with a UI change because I decided to add a tutorial to the game. But because the tutorial shouldn't just consist of a few text fields slapped into a scene, I thought about a better way, and at the end I wanted to turn the tutorial into a demo, and that's what I have been working on in the last days. First, I reworked this map I have made earlier for testing purposes. I just added a few more trees and placed some natural borders so the player can't get lost in the woods. And because I hadn't much motivation to code all the stuff for the tutorial, I made some loading screens which I wanted to have in the game for a long time now. So after a while I came up with those images. They are also added to the level selection pictures in the lobby, and I think they fit pretty well, but feel free to comment your opinion about them. Then I woke up at Wednesday and I don't know why, but I had the desire to change to HDRP, a render pipeline for better graphics. But for some reason the house was gone, and with every setting I changed it got worse and worse, and I realized that this would take ages to get working, so I got back to my backup and continued working on the tutorial. And now you were able to choose between playing as a human or a monster, which is one of the special features I mentioned in the last devlog, but you'll get more information in the real gameplay devlog coming soon. But there were still some bugs and obviously no real tutorial at all, so I started to add the dog AI, because for those who doesn't know, the main goal of the humans is to catch the dog and escape with him. So I added some patrol points and extra randomization spots to make it a bit harder to find the dog. And after all of this and adding a voice line, you could play the tutorial at least a bit. Why does he run away all the time? Anyways, I have to find him before I leave. I added this voice line as a small introduction, but I'm sure I'll make a real voiceover for the finished demo. Anyways, before I'll tell you a bit more about when the demo comes out and so on, here is the trailer of my largest map again, because it was way too dark in the last video, but now it should be fine. So enjoy and stay tuned for the information. So huge thank you again to Trevor Bagels for making the soundtrack, but now let's see when the demo comes out. So as you can see, the demo isn't finished because the monster AI is missing. This shouldn't take too long, but because the whole game is server based, I need to get my Steam stuff ready before I can publish the demo. The other solution would be to rewrite all the code to not server based, which will take ages. So I'm trying to get the Steam page up as fast as possible. But because I'm not 18 and living in Germany, I have to manage a lot of stuff by law before having permission to set up the Steam stuff. Anyways, I'm hoping for a demo release in March or April, but I can't promise anything. Before you quit, I have a question. Do you prefer this type of video with background music and less memes and funny stuff? Or do you prefer the editing I made in my last devlog? It would help a lot if you could comment your opinion or join the community Discord for a small discussion. And if you want to stay up to date, subscribe and activate the bell. Here you come to the devlog playlist in case you are interested. But now thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you next time.